Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again, hit you with a video. Now, we all know 2017 has been one hell of a year. And ever since January the 1st, it's been on and popping. Everybody been catching hell. You have children catching hell. You have school teachers catching hell. You have policemen catching hell. You have firefighters. You have old people, young people, male, female. And you also have animals been catching hell. So whether the horse that got his hair cut off or whether the guy that tried to hit somebody dog, or as instance in this video you have a guy who takes a huge L from an old man and then try to takes it out on the family pet. Now, this video right here, it pretty much starts off with a Superman punch. Now, you have to listen real closely what the whole fight was about. I guess the guy, the younger guy, had jumped at the old man girl or said something to the older guy girl, and Pops wasn't having it. And big shout out to Pops for showing them youngsters what time it is, that it might be snow on top, but it's still fire down below. You feel what I'm saying? So anyway, they basically standing on the curve. Pop, sizing him up and down, and he figured, hell, I could take him. Then all of a sudden, he just comes across a Superman punch like they do on the UFC, the MMA. I mean, he basically a Superman punch and must have jumped about 2 feet, And if that would have been anybody else, they probably would have got like straight knocked out, slid up under one of them cars or something. But this guy right here, the younger guy, was pretty quick on his feet, and he kind of shuffled back, got his how can you say this, his footing, and but Pops was still on his ass though. You feel what I'm saying? So not only did Pops knock his shades off, but it like the guy was so confused that he started like trying to comb his hair with his shades. I don't know if that Superman punch kind of like, it did connect, but it didn't connect square, because big as that old man is, he probably would knock that young skinny guy out. But I guess the guy was kind of like dazed up. So I guess when he seen that his shades in his hand, he must have, for a split second there, while in the heat of the moment of the battle, if you will, he probably thought that was his comb or something. And he probably like, oh, I must forgot to comb my hair this morning, and try to hurry up and comb his head in the midst of all that turmoil. You see what I'm saying? But I say this right here to say this right. You have to respect these older people. These older people would put something on you. So during the whole confrontation of their struggle, their encounter, basically the guy gets pissed off and run back to his car and do the unthinkable, like Alicia Keys say. Instead of him going after the old man, he goes after the family pet. Now the dog was inside the van chilling. That couldn't have been my dog. My dog would at least came out there and try to lick on somebody or bark at him. He ain't gonna bite shit, and he ain't gonna kill nothing. He ain't gonna let nothing die. But he'll at least try to come front like he would. But this guy dog right here decided to stay in the van. So shame on that dog too. So the guy said, "No, you part of this. You part of this action too." So he reached his hand basically in the guy vehicle, snatched the dog out, just chunked the polar dog. You can see the little fat dog. I don't know what kind of dog that was. For you dog lovers, and leave me a comment in the comment section of what kind of dog you think that was. I just think it was a fat little bastard. It was a little pretty little dog though, and I love animals, plants too. But anyway, he basically chunked the hell out that dog, and I'm glad that the dog didn't get his leg broke or anything like that. So when he did that, the old man was going toward his vehicle. I don't know if he was going to get that toaster or that burner, that heater. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was going to get that thing that killed John Wayne or something like that. I don't know what he was going up in his vehicle to reach for. But one thing for sure, he was going probably trying to get, something to put on old boy. But let this be a lesson to you all. You want to mess with these old people, not knowing that these old people still about it. You feel me? Now he slung this guy all around that road, and this old man, this guy probably was at least, if you look at it, probably at least anywhere from 55 to 60s or 63 years old, and the young guy couldn't have been no more than 25 years old. So let that be a lesson to all you all who want to disrespect these old men, especially. I've seen small women get down, but old women, I don't think you got to worry about them just slapping the hell out you. You ain't got to worry about nothing else with them, because basically once they get one or two slaps in, they through. But these old men, they'll fight with you, boy. Just like that fight I told you I had with that old man that put something on my ass. You feel what I'm saying? But I was young then, and I was totally in the wrong. And I can admit, yeah, I took a L back then. I think it was a tie, but no, it wasn't no tie. But anyway, I tried. I put it that way. Hell, I tried. I gave him my all. That old bastard was so damn strong. I'm like, Lord, he must be mixed with boa constrictor and python. You know what I'm saying? He had my ass in a chokehold. I was steady punching that old bastard. That old bastard wouldn't drop for nothing. And it was basically over bull crap. It was, over the casinos, to be honest with you. And it was over the casino. parking space, you know. So he basically tried to, you know what I'm saying, size me up. He's a big old black guy. Big old black guy. You know, here I am, this well, I wasn't as big as I am now. I was just tall. I was always been tall, but I wasn't as, you know, solid as I am now. But I was kind of, you know, slim, athletic and stuff. So I guess he's seen this little yellow guy. He like, hell, I can whoop his little yellow ass. You feel what I'm saying? And he pretty much came through with that decision too. But it was my fault. I should have just, you know, if I know, like they say, if I know then what I know now, I would have just backed that car on up and went on by my business. But here I am trying to hop out, you know what I'm saying, thinking that I'm Iron Chest Charlie or somebody like that. And he basically showed me that, you know, that he metal pot Tim, you feel me, something like that. Because when he grabbed my ass, boy, ooh, I don't know what the hell I was thinking or what kind of mood I was in, but as soon as he grabbed me, my mind just switched. And it was like I just started swinging. I ain't know, it felt like a bunch of bees was on my ass. But anyway, look, y'all respect your elders, man. You know, we don't have no business out there trying to fight no old people. And don't be coming in my comment section telling me I'm out here fighting old people, because I'm not. I don't condone any violence. That's before I knew any better. You know, I knew better back then. But that's before I gave a damn. In other words, so don't take what I say and try to justify it, and then I see you on one of these videos saying, well, this guy named Trey said we can fight old people. No, I'm not. I'm saying you protect old people just like you protect the babies. I'm telling you what happened in my experience, and evidently the same thing happened to this guy's experience right here. These old men, that's that old strength. Have you ever heard of something called old man strength? You feel me? You look at them, they be looking pale and weak, but damn it, they go outside and lift motors. They go outside, pick up full loaded trash cans, got 200 pounds worth of trash in it. You know, they go out there and pick up lawn mows like it ain't shit and put it on the back of a truck, and we have to squat down or we'll, you know, pull some in our back. So, you know, these old people didn't get to be old by being fools and by being weak. You got to understand that also. And big shout out to all the older people, you know, subscribers and all that, all my people worldwide, basically. And I'm just trying to tell you, don't get mad at me because something that I did years ago. You know, it's a funny story to me now that I look back at it. Now that I done healed up and I ain't purple and pink and hell, that man beat all the brakes off my ass. You feel what I'm saying? I was trying my best. It was so embarrassing, but hell, I gave it my all. I went to the bathroom, I washed it up. You know, I had blood and shirt, toe, and everything else. But guess what, though? I held my ground, though, and he knows it till this day. Hopefully, I can see that old bastard and we can do a video, you know, because it's a true story, you know. Tore my ass out the frame. Big old guy. I'll never forget that. You know how they say when you're young, you always got this one person that whooped your butt and you would never forget it. That's the one person I would never forget. It was an old man. At all the street fights I done had, you know what I'm saying, going to people's houses, jumping off of bicycles, you know, catching them at the park, catching them at school, catching them in the mall, catching them at the skating ring. You know, we just be catching fools. You feel what I'm saying? Like that girl said, catch me outside. We just catch fools. You feel what I'm saying? You know, I used to wake up in the morning, had a little list, like the big girl that was going up in the beauty, the beauty shop that whipped the girl butt for sleeping with her husband. You know what I'm saying? How she came out there with her list. I had a list that day. Okay, I'm gonna go whoop Omar. When I get through whooping Omar, I'm gonna go whoop Dexter. Okay, when I get through whooping Dexter, I'm gonna go take a lunch break. Cause you know, back in the days in the summer, well, I say back in the days, it wasn't that long ago. But anyway, to me, back in the days, during the summertime, I don't know how they do it in y'all cities in the summer, but for the kids and the teens, the schools used to serve breakfast and lunch, and we used to all walk to the schools. You see what I'm saying? We have food, but we just something to do, you know, better than doing nothing. You know, we didn't have cell phones and all this other crap like they did now. Because if that's the case, we'll just call and like, look, meet me here. We had to go catch fools. We had to go find them. You see what I'm saying? But when they caught your ass, they caught you. You see what I'm saying? But anyway, just wow, you know, some of them stories. But anyway, different story for a different video. Anyway, let me know what you all think, and I'm gonna leave the link to the video below because Pops wasn't playing. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to him also. You know, need to have some of these old folks on the excuse me. We need to have some of these older folks on the show telling these youngsters what time it is. You see what I'm saying? Because they think, like I said, just because it's snow on top, they don't understand it's still fire down below. And them old people hit hard. You feel what I'm saying? You ever grab an old person hand, an old man hand that's been working all his life? Man, it's like shaking concrete. You feel what I'm saying? And when they hit your boy, make you damn near poop your pants. But anyway, if your boy Trey, you like, subscribe, and share. Hey, I'm out.